Howdy, I'm Nathan Stoner, wildlife enthusiast. I'm out here in the woods today to show you guys what you could do if you were ever to get stranded. So, the most important thing when you get stranded is always going to be food. You're going to be extremely hungry. That's why I'm out here to show you the best 3 food groups that you can find by scavenging. Ow! It's all good. I'm a professional. The 3 food groups you're going to be looking for are going to be the Mexican coca latte, the gray ham bark, or as I like to call it, crackers, and the mushroom mellows. I'll be showing you how to find each of these 3 ingredients that you can use to create a nutritional diet day in and day out as you're stranded.
Go.
I'm at the base here of a northern hardwood tree, and we're at the peak of winter, which is when you're going to find the best chance of getting a mushroom mellow spawn. As you can see right here, we don't see mushroom mellow spawns around the trunk, so oftentimes you can see either if it's not on the trunk, there's a good chance it'll be at the base. So if you come down here with me, we see, oh, look at this perfect spawn of mushroom mellows right at the base. And these are great because you can find them almost anywhere. And here, let's see if I can pull one right here. Oh yeah, look at that, fresh. This is the heart of nature. This is what you were finding. Like, these edible right off the bat when you can pull them away from there. No cooking, no preparation. But as the most important, arguably the most important of the 3 food groups, it's also the most potentially dangerous because it's indisputable from its neighbor, which is the marshroom. The marshroom is identical to the mushroom mellow, but the effects are anything but. I'll tell you what, they have psychedelic effects. The mushroom can, once ingested, the toxins reach the brain of the recipient or victim in our case, and can lead to hallucinations, dizziness, nausea, and even unconsciousness. That's often always followed by ingestion. Even still, if there's no medical attention sought, you can even lead to death, and it can be extremely harmful. These different symptoms are very hard to combat when you're out here stranded, so it's very, very important that you have a keen eye to be able to tell the difference between the 2. And thankfully, I'm trained in my ability to tell that this is absolutely a mushroom mellow. Very nutritious, very healthy. The mushroom is identical to the mushroom mellow. Do you hear that? It's potentially dangerous because...
Are you okay?
It's nature.
Are you okay?
It's spelling out something. It's spelling out pain. Sad. They have psychedelic effects.
Hey!
Dizziness, nausea, can lead to hallucinations. Feel your pain. And even unconsciousness. Now that you've found all 3 ingredients from my help, the Mexican coca latte, the gray ham crackers, and the mushroom mellows, boy, is it important that you don't mix those up. I've never actually made that mistake, thankfully, but I can tell you, I've heard from friends that it's not great to get that experience. Oh my God! Ah! Ah! Ah!
So, how are you feeling?
Overall, great. I mean, it's a little bit of a, you should have seen the other guy type of situation where, like, you know, we're both scrapping and, you know, I took a couple hits, obviously. I mean, it's gonna happen. He surprised me.
How did you survive that?
Well, I didn't just survive. I won the fight. And like, ultimately your goal is to survive, but like as a professional, I hold myself to higher standards. So basically it came down to mindset, and I'm smarter than this bear. What's an IQ of a bear? Like 10? My IQ is like 85. That's like 100 times higher than that of the bear. So it's like, that's what makes us the top of the food chain. You got to use that to your advantage. His, block his, counter his moves, and ultimately that's what led to my domination of the bear. What is going to separate you and like distinguish you from regular like Joe Schmo who's just gonna lay down and get beaten to death? Like, you got to know how to make the difference in that situation. It comes down to one, a mindset, and two, you got to imitate the growl of a larger predator to offset the bear and basically get him, a little bit off balance, and then you can use that to take advantage. That was something you can see in the video. I made sure to resonate. I have a very deep voice, so yeah, I would say ultimately something along the lines of that, and make sure you read my book.